Hello guys, Assalamu alaikum. I hope you all are doing well and in good health. Today I am going with an third lecture regarding the alternate dispute resolution. In this lecture, I will discuss with you the mediation process or the caucus format. Okay. In this lecture, I will explain you how mediation actually works in practice, focusing on the caucus format, which is the most important and widely used method. The parties first, in the very beginning, parties first meet together, then they are separated in different rooms, and the mediator move between them to negotiate a settlement. Okay, now there's a different types of mediation. Okay, mediation format. The format which are used in the mediation are just like a messenger, trial conferences, uh, trial and conference, transformative, caucus. Caucus is the main focus always, okay, and the collaborative. So if we count these all, it will be considered the three formats. In a briefly, if I say, okay, so first I have to discuss with you that what is caucus. Okay, okay. So caucus format start with everyone's together, then parties are separated. Mediator shuttles between them with offers and demand. Now, why it powerful? Okay, questions always arise this. The caucus allows confidential discussion, helps reveal true intention, hidden agendas. In simple language, we say hidden agendas to reduce direct conflict. Okay, the steps by step that mediation process work. So I will go for it as in the first step before the mediation, or it can also consider the preparation phase. The agenda to mediate are as to define rules, fees, participants, and mediator communication with lawyer, and may send letters explaining process. Pre-mediation caucus. Mediator may meet parties separately before the session, and the main purpose behind this is that to clarify issues, prepare strategy, build initial understanding. These are the main purpose behind this. And when we go for a second step, it will known as the initial joint session. Okay, in this session, what happened is that all parties meet together. In that scenario, mediator opening remarks are happened to explain neutrality, confidentiality in the process. If the parties believe in the neutrality of the mediator, then it will be work very effective. And if parties think that mediator is confidentiality is matters, just like mediator doesn't share anything with anyone, what we are discussing here with him. Okay, and the second is that the lawyer's opening statement. In this happens that lawyer tell each side present its case, okay, and purpose behind is that to set the tune, allow each side to be heard, okay. If one party feels that we have not be heard, then it will be considered as a failed mediation, okay. So parties must be heard by each side. And now we will go forward to the third step. Step is known as the first caucus. This is the most critical stage of mediation. Okay. Now parties do is that they go into separate room in which mediator does one thing, that is trust building and create a safe environment for the parties. And also he do is that understanding the case deeply. If the mediator ask that what are the weaknesses of case, and best and worst outcomes, mediator can ask. It's a duty of mediator, okay? And this is a unique of mediation. So each parties know the weaknesses of the case and also the best and the worst outcome of the scenario also, okay? And the hidden agenda behind this step is that to meet their real needs, not just money, okay? Also see the emotional factors, like if parties are going for to have apology or to give respect to each other or to be closer, okay? Or if we say in a example that a party may want revenge, but actually revenge want always parties want revenge, but actually there's a need to closure or quick settlement, okay? So in that process, next thing is that evaluation. In the evaluation process, always there's a thing that work is that strength of the parties, weaknesses, risks, cost of litigation, jury verdicts, okay? And after that, the start settlement discussions, initials, offers, and the demands are explored in this scenario also. That's also this is known as the third step, okay? Now we are going forward to the fourth steps, that is the subsequent caucus. This is the negotiation phase. This is where real bargaining happening, okay? In this multiple rounds of negotiation, mediator moves back and forth, positions gradually changes, okay? The important concept of this is that rarely settled in first caucus. Any case is rarely settled in the first caucus. So if there's a need of another caucus or five to fifth lot of caucus, then mediator go for that, okay? The mediator always focus on the risk analysis, is okay, what if you lose, what might jury decide, and the narrowing issues focus only on key deciding factors. And next thing that is mediator do is that non-confrontational communication, okay? In this that mediator present weaknesses as other side's arguments, not personal attack. This is the beauty. And they also encourage movement to push parties towards compromise. This is the best thing, that if parties are going to have compromise, this will be beneficial for the both parties. In fifth step, that is a final joint session. In this session, everyone's come together again, and possible outcomes as to settlement reached, uh, mediation continues later, or not settlement. This thing will be uh, discussed in this step, okay? And there will be a sixth step, that is all known as the settlement agreement, okay? If settled, then what happens? Terms are written and signed immediately. Even a short handwritten agreement is recommended, okay? This happens why? Because to prevent parties from changing their minds later. If parties change their mind later, it will be known as the uh, worst worst outcomes of the settlement, okay? So there must be written agreement from the both parties, okay? Then there is a seventh step. In that step is that if not settled, then the mediation will continue. Mediator can continue later. Mediator may contact parties again, hold more caucus, prepare summaries or legal points. Importance of this is that time often held settlement. Okay, and this is the thing that is very 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 important, as if we say that what are the key concepts of this is that confidentiality. In this, parties speak openly because it's private. Another thing is that hidden agendas. In hidden agendas, real motivation, as every party has a real motivation to get money from other side, get apology, or any type of urgency. Okay, and the thing that mediator's role is that mediator is not judge. He did not decide, or decision maker. He's not decision maker. uh, he just facilitator of agreement. Okay, another thing is that risk evaluation, the core techniques to push settlement. And the last but not the least is the flexibility. This process adapt to parties to have flexible. Okay, this is a better best thing is there about this thing. Okay, caucus format is superior because it compared to others format, as it allows honest discussion, it reveals weaknesses, it enables emotional expressions, and it helps strategic negotiation. These are the main thing that I am to have discussed with you that in this uh, third lecture. If we go for the conclusion of this lecture, it will be considered as mediation is not random, it follows a structured process. It also the caucus method is most effective, and success always depend on the trust on mediator, and both parties trust, and confidentiality of the mediator, and understanding real needs, and the best thing, the smart negotiation. These are the things that I have delivered to you. I hope it will be helpful for you, and wishing you very best to learn this mediation. Okay, thank you.